Segunda parte del pollo policía. A ver qué nos encontramos. Estábamos con el asesinato este y estábamos atascados, perdidos. Pero creo que hay alguna pista, tiene que haber alguna pista en la habitación. Es que no queda otra, porque si me salía el icono ese, así que vamos a echarle un vistazo a ver. Vamos a continuar y tiramos.
Stops. Okay. Furry hell.
El zapato no, aquí ya agotamos todo. Es que tiene que ser algo que se nos haya escapado, porque es que no queda otra. En el coche no es.
You wrote that down? It burned into my...
La abra también. Que es que no hay nada. La chimenea ya la abrimos. No hay otra cosa. Esa es la salida. Aquí cerca del teléfono no hay nada, que ya llamamos a la policía. ¿Y este pico? No es nada. Es raro, ¿eh? Por aquí no hay nada. La foto. También agotamos los diálogos. En el cuadro tampoco hay nada. En la escultura. No. Y en los libros tampoco hay nada. Y en el cadáver es que tampoco hay nada del otro mundo.
Anything interesting in there? Yeah, I think there is.
Un nuevo objeto. Esto es una nueva pista, ¿no?
So a piece of a painting? That's it?
It's too illegible to be a signature. It could be...
Maybe Natasha can help us. After...
Well, that's if we find her.
True. Well, then what's next?
We could do that, but I think we should gather what we...
You know what? After all this...
Right answer.
¿Qué es lo que hemos conseguido? La tarjeta esta.
SN. Could be the initials of a person, a place, a company, or a club. SN.
No se le puede dar la vuelta. Entonces supongo que ya hemos terminado aquí, ¿no? Sí. Me deja volver al hotel. Ah, podemos volver al club. A ver si está aquí la gata y le podemos preguntar algo.
I don't know. Maybe we could question...
Do you think...
Who knows, Maud?
There's Fillmar.
Yeah, maybe he's not drunk as a...
Stop projecting onto others.
Ah, shut the clock up, Marty.
No, I'm sorry.
Ah, este era el que quería hablar con nosotros antes, ¿no?
Hey, old bird. What are you waiting for?
Is that you?
I can see that, pal.
Oh, it's all right. I just can't find my car. I don't see very well in the rain.
Yeah, it's funny.
There ain't nothing funny about it.
No parece un halcón, ¿eh?
Whoa, all
No sé,
right.
es raro.
Sorry.
Have you seen Natasha?
Ibn, he's got...
Thanks anyway, pal. Good luck.
Could it be that I didn't come?
Well, I wouldn't know that, Phil.
Ah, you tell.
Whoa,
Coche
look,
lujoso.
It is, Marty. A brand new nine.
of all that's...
Maybe it's Ibn Westland.
Yeah, he sounds like a fellow
¿Y si entramos? No me deja pasar. Y en el escenario
Whatever
no
you
será.
say, Sonny, what Natasha was doing on the stage...
I didn't say I ignored it, Marty.
Ah, that's a cheap script, Sonny.
If you say so.
No, aquí no se puede ir más a ningún lado.
Cassidy
Quizá los
Lupus?
coches estos.
Whoa,
He is, you'll see.
oh yeah? Maybe he is. Maybe Wessler's been sticking his grubby little hands into...
There's some sense in that. Mm-hmm. I could show you a few.
Will you take me there?
Of course, dear.
Qué gracia me hace la cabra besando la otra. Y esto.
All these movies.
Only on the surface, Sonny. There are some important recurring elements, but the
You're really interested in them,
hell yeah.
even if they
Especially if they killed her.
Purrónica Kate. Ya hemos visto todos, ¿no? Ah, no me falta este.
Would you have thought in
I can easily pick.
Hey, maybe one day.
You never know, Marty.
Me parece que aquí no hay nada interesante. Aquí este es el ciervo
This
de
guy
antes.
was here.
And there are even more pretty dames all over him.
More like his wallet, Marty.
Pues entonces. Esto es nuevo, ¿no? El kiosco, aquí no hemos estado
Should we
todavía.
say hi to the...
Sure. Mullen is an old.
Few people know as much about Clawville as the old...
Yeah, he always had. Hey, Hercule.
Hello, me lads, it's good kiss.
We're working, Uncle Mullen. Just like.
But it's New Year's Eve.
I'm afraid it is. Maybe you can help.
Oh, thanks, Uncle
We're getting older and older.
He's just...
Like an ancient god.
What a lovely thought.
Yeah, true. But that.
Hey, you know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I know, Marty.
Ah, thanks.
It wasn't a compliment.
Yo estoy revisando más que nada por tener todos los datos si nos toca de
Eben's a
rellenar algo
ruthless
o lo que
gangster,
sea.
that's for sure. But he's not bloodthirsty or stupid. You're not in danger until you're in his way.
How come they never tried to approach you?
What? Of course they tried. They wanted to buy the whole area and build some huge parking garage on it. Mongrel Mick, Ibben's #1 thug, came here and threatened me.
Oh, looks like it... That's a...
Oh, I'm a poor nobody, my lads, but
Yeah, and I talked to.
that's uncharacteristic.
Are you joking? Ibn West...
Of course I'm joking. Beaver humor, you know?
Good one again.
Pues sí que tiene información si me está dando datos todo el
Martin,
rato.
my lad, what's up?
Laura's perfectly fine.
It's crazy you could grab an amazing woman like her, son. Are you blind?
Nah, I missed...
I'm just messing with you, son.
This is price.
Yeah, sure.
Sobre
Nice girl.
Mónica.
She used to come here for a while, but
¿Quién era
I think she
Mónica?
moved downtown.
Yeah, she's the
La-
poster girl for workaholism.
Como la ayudante,
She
¿no?
lives in an apartment across from the PD, but sleeps at the station.
Some animals just race and race through the years of their life.
Is there someone like that waiting for?
Indeed there is, somewhere. You...
Yeah, right.
Hércules. ¿Quién es Hércules?
How's
Tío,
Desiree?
yo me pierdo con tantos nombres.
What about her? She's still beautiful, and she's still my wife, and I still don't get...
Because she's too much like you.
You see, you're right.
And the Cubs.
Cubs? More like jumbo cubs. Johnson's a hotshot lawyer in Galadia, and...
Good move.
Ah, yeah, but they visit me often, though.
I know, pal.
Y Natasha, que
You
es
know anything
la...
about a woman named
La víctima.
Natasha Katsenko?
Sonny boy, what have you gotten yourself into again? That lass is Ibn Wessler's protege, to put it politely.
Well, I suppose I should have come to you first for advice. Doesn't matter now.
If you'll accept the advice of an old shaggy beef.
Yeah, that's the plan. But do you...
As I've heard, Natasha is quite a mysterious lass. She came from the Stavonian Tsardom and...
You're right about that. So,
At least, Sonny,
what's that?
never fall in love.
Thanks, Hercule. I wasn't planning to.
Nobody
Tarde.
plans to, Sonny. Just take care.
Oh, I always have one.
I know, Martin. I know.
Pues ya lo hemos hablado todo con este hombre.
Mullen's car. Ancient, but
Y por
the
aquí...
Clawville Chronicle. The most read
Este es
and
el periódico
probably the
de-
most biased
de la
newspaper in
cigüeña
the
esa.
city. Chandler's used to be quite a prestigious cafe. Magnificent animals had breakfast here. And in the evenings,
Bueno, pues ahora sí que sí. Vamos al hotel. Ya estamos dejando de dar tanta vuelta.
we had no choice but to continue the investigation where it started. In that shady little apartment I called home. The only lead was the list Fillmore gave us, with all those imposing names on it. But what could it mean? And why did Natasha keep it secret from us? But most importantly, what did all this have to do with Deborah's death? The trail started to get cold, and so did the air outside. There was something unsettling in the black clouds, hiding all the stars. I prayed that they didn't bring an early snowfall. The night was already painful enough.
So, what are we doing here?
Trying to calm down. I'll have a shot.
Sure you will.
And we're trying to put the pieces together.
And what is next?
Let's take a look at what we've learned so far. So, how did this whole case start?
Oh, Dios. Examen. A ver, empezó Débora. ¿Qué es? Bueno, Débora está muerta. Tenía la tarjeta. Es que no sé si hay que poner objetos o cómo va esto. Bueno, vamos a empezar con lo fácil. Natasha es la amante del gángster. Casi, pero no exactamente. ¿Cómo que no? Entonces, ¿quién va a ser? Ah, Olivia será. Bueno. Natasha está asustada. Sí, pero no. Pues no tengo ni idea. ¿Y si pongo Natasha y Molly? Eso es. Ah. Pero ¿cuál es la conexión? ¿La convierten en sospechosa? Podría ser. Está claro que iban dirigidas a ella. Supongo. Ella es su autora. Lo dudo. Está claro que no iban dirigidas a ella ni de coña. Estaban dirigidas a ella claramente, ¿no?
Yeah, the threats are meant for Natasha, no doubt about that.
A ver, ¿qué más? Bueno, la lista, ¿no? ¿También está unido con Natasha?
But there was something Natasha didn't speak about.
Nos lo mostró prácticamente porque en secreto no estaba, ¿no? O era... Bueno, era un secreto porque estaba en la caja fuerte. Era un secreto para la que murió, ¿no? Porque no ha mentido. Y tampoco es que no lo haya mencionado. Será secreto.
Natasha is terrified, and she's in real danger. But she kept this list hidden from us. It seems too important to keep it a secret.
Bueno. Necesito una pista más. Con Débora no creo que haya nada más que hacer. No lo tengo claro. ¿Olivia? Podría ser importante, pero ahora mismo no. ¿Y Lewis qué pinta aquí? Tiene que ser eso. ¿Qué tiene que ver con Lewis? ¿Aparece su nombre ahí?
What could we do with this list?
Ah, puede que sepa algo, ¿no? La utilizó como distracción, lo convierte en sospechoso, tiene algo que ver con ella, puede que sepa algo... Es verdad, Lewis acompañó a Débora a la casa. Puede ser, ¿no? Pero no tiene por qué tener algo con ella. Puede que sepa algo.
Only one
supongo.
person who moves in circles high enough to know where it's from. Lewis. We must ask him if we want to get out of this dead end.
Bueno.
So,
Bueno,
the
eso de
card
cerrado.
is, maybe a dead end.
But the list film...
Exactly. Full of those imposing names. And I only know one person.
Lamar!
Yes, Marty. It's Lewis.
Of course, it's Lewis. But where do we find the bunny man?
Well, since he owns this building, I'm hoping he's here.
You know his number?
By heart. 555-932.
932.
I wrote it down in my notebook as well.
Oh, you are a professional.
Por aquí no creo que tenga nada que hacer. Pues... 5, 5, 5, 9, 3, 2.
Hey, Lewis, sorry to disturb you again. Could you come over to my place? I have a question.
A real case.
Thanks, pal.
One.
Ahí lo tienes. Vamos a pegarle.
Good old rabbit. Thanks, Lewis. Again.
Oh, don't mention it. Besides, it was my...
Well, let's hope you can help. What can you...
Well, these names.
I knew it.
But I have no idea.
Here we go.
But these are all members of the upper class. Politicians, business people.
Damn.
But I really don't know.
So, is it a...
I'm a
Vamos, que no sabía nada. ¿Y si le preguntamos?
Deborah? The girl who...
Yes.
Where did you take her at?
Where she asked me to
Flowerville. Luck. Nothing good, Lewis.
This?
This?
I think we have a...
You see, I also...
A card? Like,
Yes. It's a
how exclusive?
very...
That's what I'm talking.
What does SN?
It's the swell...
But that's a...
Well, yes, it's a brothel, but it's not like that. It's...
Calm down, Lewis. We're not gonna...
Thank you so much.
Listen, Lewis. How...
You want to get in? Well, if you...
We're used to that.
So...
Correct, Marty. Thanks for the help, Lewis. I owe you one.
Pues ya tenemos
I
que ir al
don't know what
burdel.
you said to him, but after you finished, he all...
Really? That's...
Or he had business elsewhere. It's New Year's Eve.
I
Pero
didn't...
Natasha.
I didn't...
What else do you know?
Oh, not much. What everybody knows. She was a...
We found out as much already. Do you think...
You mean the massacre of the royal family?
So it's possible that...
I don't think so.
Yeah, probably. What should we
Yeah,
know
what
about
about?
the place, Lewis? Besides...
No, it's an elegant and exclusive place. Not everybody...
I see. I guess it's
Mostly, yes.
Yes.
Is it true what they say? That it's some kind
The
of...
Nile is a proud herald of the coexistence of...
But the place must be an eyesore.
Oh, don't worry for the girls, Sonny.
Well, we'll see what they have to say about...
That was a little bit...
Bueno, pues ya le hemos preguntado todo, ¿no?
May I ask?
It's...
Ah,
Maybe there's...
Pues entonces. Vamos al Putty Club. Capítulo 2.
To Marty's delight, we were heading toward the most exclusive brothel in Clawville. The separatists and those opposing the monarchy hated the place, just like they hated everything that supported interracial relations and peaceful coexistence of all species. So the place wasn't just a brothel, it was a symbol. But just like a brothel is not a worthy symbol, Clawville failed to turn out the way it was intended.
Hay tensión.
Well, here we are. The kingdom of long legs.
Calm down, Marty. Watch your blood pressure.
Mucha gente veo aquí. A ver, Bulpina.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
With pleasure.
The zipper always comes down on my dress.
Can I, Sonny?
What am I, your mother? Do what you want.
Happy to help.
Oh,
Clucking lords.
Ahora tengo que hacer yo.
oh,
Marty, ma'am.
thank you.
Anytime, ma'am.
¿Puedo hablar con ella? No.
She's what I call...
Well, that's one way to put it.
Hey, every animal's the most...
Yeah, you're right.
Oof, I don't know about you, but
Please, Marty, I don't want to...
can't I even talk to you anymore?
You can. Ask about the weather, or how's my lower back.
Yeah, old f...
A ver la recepcionista si tiene algo que hablar.
I think she must...
Bravo.
Why'd you have to be like...
Well, sometimes I seriously can't decide.
Well, you know...
That's exactly what I...
Vamos a hablar
My
con ella.
name is Day Night Diamond.
Miss Diamond, I'm Son.
If I may, miss, you have a beautiful name and exceptionally...
Marty, not now.
Oh.
Please excuse him. He doesn't visit places.
Oh, nothing to worry about.
You're absolutely...
We're just interested.
Deborah. We don't have any employees by that name right now.
No. Excuse.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
It's kind of confusing, but let me...
Please, I'm at your service.
You hear that, Sonny?
Shut up, Marty.
A ver la foto.
Holy fur. You swallowed so...
Are you kidding me? I've never seen it.
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know.
You really must be joking.
Okay.
Oh, cool down.
You don't need to...
With a hatchet.
More like my... Laura,
¿Tú quieres un lagarto?
That's it, Marty. Just slow.
Un lagarto.
Laura.
That's it, Marty.
Un pájaro.
I can...
I've always told myself...
What did you just...
Huh? What? Me? No.
Eso es racista, ¿no?
Hey, keep it down.
I see it now.
Yes, it's very furry.
These
la
brides are
llama también.
elegant.
Lewis.
What do you think could be the old rabbit's type? Fluffy
Oh, for the love of all...
Just...
Please, shut.
Todo nervioso,
Excuse
¿sabes?
me, gentlemen.
Oh, thank you, miss.
Vamos a registrarnos. Ah, ¿le podemos preguntar? Guay.
I wouldn't want to offend you. Far from it, but it's evident you're from...
Is it that obvious?
No, it isn't, but, you know.
Right. I understand. Do you know a gentleman named...
Of course I do.
I see. How?
I can't give you any information.
We have that too. It's called...
If you have any questions of that nature,
touche.
Does this list mean
Durilla.
anything to you?
this. I'm not...
Don't you see some familiar...
I do, but everybody knows those animals. Personally.
I see. Oh,
So
have you been working here long?
Almost 5.
And do you like...
Very much so.
You hear that, Sonny?
I'm on it, Marty.
Yeah, and
Collateral damage.
Y la tarjeta.
Look, she gave this to us. The girl...
I see.
Do you know what this is?
Of course.
Was this person...
If this belonged to her, then yes. I can check for...
thank you. Much obliged.
Entonces, ¿qué hay que hacer? ¿Espera? ¿Me puedo colar?
I apologize for...
So you were successful.
My mistress...
You mean that, Madam Seva?
As far as I know, there's only...
Please, miss, take us to her.
With pleasure.
Píntense
Madame
importante.
Zavas was a legend in Clawville. Her name was known all over the wilderness. She's an avid royalist, former member of the Council of 12,
Maestra de espías y
finance,
asesina.
assassin, businesswoman, and courtesan. To be honest, I didn't even know she was still alive. She's no spring chicken, that's for sure. She could also be my mother, or maybe my grandmother.
Si es una espía que le
First,
pone
Ibn
en
Westler,
plan, ¿qué animal
now
será?
her. Honestly, tonight it wouldn't surprise me if His
Una-
Majesty Hector
una perrita o algo
III
así.
didn't grace me.
Cocodrilo.
So
Qué
she
raro,
is
¿no?
the legendary Madame Zeva. Let me introduce myself properly, ma'am.
Mr. Santino, I know who you are. And I also...
Thank you. That...
You know, that's an interesting question.
belongs to an old friend of ours.
And
Unfortunately, no, Mr. Santino. That's
Well, you know, in our life...
Oh, do you think so? I could tell you what your colleagues think is also...
look, ma'am, we don't want to impose. We're conducting...
That sounds...
It is serious. That's...
In that case, I'm at your service. Ask your questions, and
Fortunately, I swim very well.
I swim well, too.
Parece que va un pelín lento, ¿no? ¿Puedo bajarle un pelín la calidad? No. Como mucho el brillo, que no hace nada prácticamente. Pero bueno, parece que en este tipo de escenas va bien grabando. Que al fin y al cabo es lo importante.
Interesting pieces.
Do you think so?
Crocodile.
There are many kinds of crocodile.
Ah, hence the name, these.
It's a river, Mr. Featherland.
Ah,
Thank you.
Reloj parado.
Is that the time?
have you noticed your clocks?
How observant you are.
It's beautiful.
Indeed.
Sospechoso. ¿Este quién
What
es?
a painting.
Marty.
Yes. It's beautiful indeed.
Oh, don't say that.
Thank you. It feels good, but no. There's no need for lies.
I agree, ma'am.
En libros. Buah. Tengo que ponerme con todo. No, no hay tanto.
There are books here on quite. There are books here.
Ah, son todos
There are
iguales.
books here.
Vale. Si sale el mismo diálogo, guay. Pues ya no me queda más nada aquí. Nos fuimos. Ah, solo podemos entrar aquí. ¿Qué es lo que se supone que tengo que hacer? Tampoco me ha quedado claro del todo. Ah, le vamos a preguntar.
As I was saying, it belongs to us.
The employees, too. Good to know. Can you.
No.
I thought so.
Sobre Lewis.
Lewis Hayworth is a good friend of mine.
You wouldn't believe our client.
No doubt.
Not.
Thank you for the.
The mystery is thrilling.
That was beautiful, ma'am.
Tell me, have you ever seen this list?
I have.
Am I right to assume it has something to do with
It does, yes. But I can't tell you.
Discretion is key.
Absolutely.
Do you know Natasha Katsenko personally?
Yes, I do.
Tell me about her.
Warm-hearted. Protective.
Thank you. Very useful.
This place isn't just our home with the girl.
Really?
It symbolizes why the city was founded almost a...
Interbreeding?
A ver si así va un pelín mejor la grabación.
That too, yes.
Pelín
Don't
parece.
get me wrong. I don't.
Bueno, ahí, ahí.
My girlfriend's a predator.
Really? I'm glad to hear.
La puedo interrogar. Se viene.
Deceit is everything to Zavos. She used to be a spy, so I'm gonna take her every word with a grain of salt.
Ok. ¿Qué hay detrás de la leyenda? ¿Quién es
Who's
usted?
behind the legend, Miss Zavos? Who are you, really?
Just an animal raised to survive, Mr. Feather.
And you managed to dodge my question. Clever.
Well, you see, this is one of the typical elements of survival. The way of dodging a delicate...
I'm trying to maintain...
You should. Appearances, most of the...
No es peligroso ser monárquica. ¿Era usted espía? Bueno, para romper el hielo está bien, ¿no?
Tell me, were you really the king's spy?
If that's such an open secret, then I haven't been doing my job very well, isn't that right? Yes, I was a spy. But that's such a blunt way of putting it. I
Put that way, it sounds rather...
don't believe the cheap fiction, Mr. Featherland.
I believe you, madam.
If you must know, I only did it because I believed I could protect those that I serve. Weapons have only...
Thank you for your honor.
Es simplemente un burdel. ¿Por qué la identidad del propietario es tan confidencial? Bueno, eso está claro. Y esto también está claro. ¿Por qué decidió abrir un burdel? Bueno, para ser una espía. Es raro, ¿no?
Why did you decide to open a brothel?
You know, this place used to be an orphanage. Then after the Great Avian Plague, a hatchery. Then...
Young mothers and prostitutes.
No, it didn't happen like that, of course. The process took 20...
And this was the best you could do.
You see things very superficially, Mr. Featherland. We're a
And it's the cherry on top of the most treasured secret.
Very insightful, Mr. Featherland. There's truth to that. Knowledge is power.
If I guess who the card belongs to, will you tell me?
I wouldn't say that's an acceptable price for such a secret as this, but if you guess...
Good. Let's see.
Well, Mr. Featherland, it seems the gossip about...
It couldn't have been easier. There's a beautiful woman with a mysterious past, trying to keep it a secret, while someone's threatening her with the exact same thing, leaving rather unmistakable messages behind. Plus, we found the card on Deborah, who was her best...
Indeed, Mr.
So if I'm not mistaken, Natasha used to work for you, before she met Ibn Wessler.
You have talent, Mr. Featherland. I'm really sorry you're not...
I am working for the government. I'm a cop.
Are you sure?
Touché.
Indeed. Natasha used to work here. We can put it that way, but you know...
Right. That puts Zavos is a true survivor. Always was. And she's proud of that, even to this...
Todo el mundo en esta ciudad cree que usted es peligrosa. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué le dio cobijo? ¿Puede que Natasha viera un reflejo de usted misma? ¿Intentó moldearla? ¿Intentó protegerla? ¿Qué puedo decir? ¿Intentó protegerla de qué? Bueno, pero sabemos que vino Natasha de otro país o de otro sitio. ¿Modelarla? No creo. ¿Por qué le dio cobijo? Vaya ahí. El mundo cree que usted es peligrosa. ¿Por qué? A ver, sabes que es un asesino y una espía tampoco. Esto
Why
mismo.
did you take her in? Maybe you saw yourself in Natasha.
She was only 17 when she knocked on the rear entrance of the...
Was Natasha...
Yes. Completely alone. Her left arm was...
Did she tell you what happened to her?
After I brought her into the house, warmed her up, and changed her into new clothes, that was the first thing I asked. But no.
And you weren't bothered by all...
That would have been very hypocritical of me, don't you think? No, it didn't bother me.
I see. Do you know where
¿De dónde
Natasha
vino?
came from?
Naturally. The poor dear couldn't even deny it. Even her name's eloquent, her accent, but mostly her manners, Mr. Featherland.
That's all you know about her. An ex-spy.
That's the most exciting thing. Yes, I have. Multiple times putting my most treasured connections to good use.
It's rather
It is,
It's
Mr.
curious.
Featherland, yes.
Did it touch you deeply?
Indeed.
Zavos is protective. It seems she's...
Mantenido el contacto. ¿Por qué dejó que se fuera con Wessler? Bueno, podría protegerla. ¿No se le pasó por la cabeza sacar partido la relación entre Natasha y Wessler? A ver si la tía sabe cómo va. Yo creo que puede ser relevante para el caso si han mantenido contacto, porque entonces... Y bueno... Puede ser. Porque sabía... Ah, no, pero es que ella no lo sabía si ella estaba con Deborah o no. Bueno, vamos a preguntar.
Have you kept in touch?
Only occasionally, Mr.
Did she give no sign of...
Never. No.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Ah, me lo imaginaba. ¿Por qué se enfadó ella por marcharse? ¿Cuándo fue la última vez que la vio?
When was the last time?
Maybe around 2 months ago. There was...
Was she herself? Did you feel like she was...
On the contrary, she was unrestrained, free.
What do you mean?
You know Natasha loves on a different level than most Clawville women. Or...
So you didn't notice anything...
Well, if anything could be called strange, it was that I saw a woman...
I see. How did you feel when you learned Natasha was going to leave?
Honestly, I was very hurt.
I couldn't say.
And I still couldn't stop.
Of course I do.
You've been in my shoes before, am I right, Detective?
This isn't about me, madam. Please.
I have felt betrayed.
Were you disappointed in...
Only in myself, Mr.
Yes, you're right. Well...
Anytime, Detective.
100%. Wow.
Please, gentlemen, wait here a moment. I would like to show you some...
Oh, that's excellent news. Thank you.
Do you trust her?
Not in the slightest. Even her smile is fake. This woman
That's exactly...
Anyway, now that we're here...
Just what I was thinking.
¿Podemos mirar algo más? Puede que haya alguna hora que sea clave. Tiene que haber alguna pista por aquí. ¿En la foto suya hay algo? No.
Yes.
En los libros puede haber algo, ¿no? 49 años de arresto. Puede que sean las 4 y 9 minutos. No, queda demasiado forzado, ¿no? O las 9 y 4 minutos.
Beautiful pieces for sure.
Tiene que estar lo que sea en los libros. Vamos a probar 9 y 4. ¿Y 4 y 9? No. A ver si tengo aquí alguna pista sobre ella. Aquí está, está igual. Es una espía cortesana que era una leyenda, entonces corrió las historias, lleva el burdel. No, aquí no hay nada. Esto es información sobre los lugares. Bueno, sí, sobre cosas que han pasado en teoría. Aquí no pone nada. Y en pistas supongo que tampoco aparecerá. ¿Y si tiene algo que ver con Natasha el número? Que la pista tiene que estar aquí.
These books are here for a reason. These books are here for...
A ver, el pestañeo de la lechuza. 7 lúcidas opiniones. 49 años de rectitud. 49 puede ser 49 minutos, ¿no? A lo mejor es 7 y 49, ¿no? Por 7 lúcidas opiniones. Vamos a probar. No. ¿Y al revés? Que no sé si debería darle algo en concreto o no. A ver si me deja de bajar la de esta. Ahora. No tengo ni idea. ¿Ustedes sabéis algo? Ah, si estoy en las 34, ¿no?
A hidden door.
Que soy tontísimo.
Who'd have thought?
She is a legendary ex...
Well, this is something I've never understood. Why?
I don't think many animals get to be in this.
Maybe she wanted...
Exactly what I'm thinking.
This room is not like
The other must have been for show. Marty.
a former.
Still, if anyone knows...
But you think this is who she really is? Cold.
And full of secrets.
This place
Paredes.
gives
Me too. We better get...
Nada. La foto de la pared. Supongo que es su
So
compañero
the
de pie.
rumors are true.
Military intelligence. This dame's...
Makes sense. You think she's still
based on what she told us, she's a committed...
Hector the Third?
I feel sorry for the poor
I don't.
Would you like to live your life as a puppet? Everything you do...
Even if he is just a puppet, Clawville needs it.
Está guay. El que es máquina de escribir, cojones.
Somebody started typing
What does it say?
number 2947.
Damn it. Don't even read that.
What? Why not?
I don't know about you, but I don't want to get caught up in the royalist-separatist conflict.
I can't even recognize.
My sense of adventure has retired.
¿Y el libro? ¿Qué pone?
This has got to be it.
Oh, gods.
Yeah.
Damn.
What this means, Marty, is that the most influential people in the city,
This book could destabilize.
at least the Clawville,
You think this is behind everything? Somebody's
that could easily be the case.
Sonny?
If there's even a small...
Sonny,
What?
there's another familiar name.
What are you talking about?
Oh, Dios. Molly. Ah, Molly es
Hell,
la.
Sonny. Molly?
La ex.
She was...
It's probably someone else with the same.
So that's why...
Look, boss.
I can't believe it.
Listen, Boss Bird. Molly.
Marty, please shut your fucking...
Okay, boss. I'm
Just shut the clock.
We've caught them sneaking around.
I see, madam.
No, back off, lady.
There's no need for this. We don't want...
No, maybe you don't.
Madam Zavas, we needed to know the connection. What this plan... And my wife.
Filthy cops? He's talking gibberish.
No, not yet.
I'd be very sorry to put holes in your lovely striped skin, but believe me, baby, I will.
Please, madam. It'll all...
No. We have received different...
Oh, I see. The pony does tricks on command.
That's enough, Marty. You knew who she was.
Well, well, Mr. Featherland. Aren't you interested in your case anymore?
Stop playing games with me, Zavas.
Nothing at
Hay
all.
tensión, ¿eh?
No, she...
You forced her into this.
You'd love to hear that, but until she met you, she was one of us.
You...
Sonny, no!
Adiós.
I think I was dreaming.
Qué bueno, un pollo asado.
But it wasn't the kind of dream you'd want to remember. Dark and painful. Then the suffocating smoke woke me. It wasn't fried eggs, that's for sure. Where was I? What happened? That treacherous crocodile. Then I saw Marty, who looked as horrible as I felt. Well, I've always wanted a romantic sea voyage.
God damn it. I knew I shouldn't have gone.
Marty, I told you you can't.
And you knew damn well that I wouldn't. That I would never leave you in deep shit once I've joined you.
Marty,
You're a selfish bastard, Sonny. And you drag everyone around you down with you.
120.
But you just couldn't sit still on your ass, could you? Well, take a good look around.
Marty.
And feeling sorry for yourself. Oh, you're great at that. I can't believe...
Marty.
What?
I've almost managed to untie the knot. But if you keep thrashing around like that, we're...
Ah, for cluck's sake. Fine. Work your magic. Until...
You better.
Ah, tengo ahora que rellenar todo esto.
what now?
Now we run.
Qué guay, ¿no?
I can't swim.
Well, you better learn fast or you'll die. I'm not gonna...
I shouldn't have brought...
Throw them away then.
Never.
Then they'll drag you down into the...
Fuck you, son.
We have to survive.
Well, after you...
That furry.
Yeah.
Listen, Marty.
What?
What you said on the ship.
What about it?
You were right. I knew this would happen. Or something like it.
Sonny, cut the...
No, I'm serious. I knew I couldn't do this alone.
I don't need this, all right? Stop playing the wounded soul.
Fair enough.
Hell yeah, I'm fucking...
I'll,
Good.
You've seen better days.
You know, I have a feeling that...
We were almost...
Yeah.
You don't...
No, Sonny.
Thanks, Bart.
Yeah.
I'm glad you made it.
Hola con el capitán.
Luck me. That's old Captain Mark.
I think I must have hit...
Say, isn't that...
You see him too? Oh,
Ho, 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 lads. What the... It was warm on the ship. At least what... I bet it was.
Hey, Captain.
It's hanging all right. Arr.
Well, I think someone tried to kill us, Captain.
Come on, Boise. Yeah, old Russ can't...
Did you see anything, Captain?
Arr. Of course I have. A burning ship. Then... You haven't changed. Or I haven't. I'm steady.
Yeah, except that Claude...
Of course it does, laddie. Just... Okay, okay.
A preguntarle, ¿no?
Tell me, Captain, do you...
This behind me is me ship, lads.
And what do you do?
I stand here. The sea. River.
Okay.
Black cars stop not...
A ver si puedo hacer algo para que se vea un pelín mejor. Que me dan mucha cosa de que no podáis ver esto en condiciones. Te meto aquí en salida. Es que no lo puedo cambiar. ¿Y si esto lo bajo? ¿Se verá ahora un poco mejor al menos?
Yeah, what else?
Two big
Bueno, ahí,
lads
ahí.
stepped out of it. One of them was looking like some kind...
Just a wild guess.
Arr,
Well, an acquaintance. It's the but...
Gloomy gods. Save-ass answers to Ibn...
Yeah.
oh, arr.
Easy old time. This, Ram fella.
Arr, nothing at all, laddie. When that lovely ship...
So they didn't see us swimming.
What now?
I don't know.
We agree on that.
I think I broke...
My sight's getting blue.
Pluck me. You know what?
Oh, no.
We have to, pal.
I'm not your pal.
Come on. We got...
Well, we survived the burning ship.
Don't be so optimistic.
Voy a terminar de preguntarle.
Do you know anything about the place called...
Of course I do, me boys.
Not surprised.
Arr, sure I have. They have the most...
Well, actually, Captain...
On a burning ship? Bloody hell.
we're doing our...
Hey, you be...
Have you heard the name?
Arr, when I was young like ye...
It's her. Yeah.
Arr, she has...
You're, quite...
Arr, so...
Pues aquí le hemos hablado todo. Vamos al búho.
Bubo used to work at the PD as a coroner and pathologist. Then a couple of limbs and organs went missing, and the morphine stock suspiciously depleted, so the force said goodbye to him. He then set up a private practice, but lost his license pretty quick. Now he's doing...
Well, well.
Good evening to you too.
Aw, not yet.
Ha ha, it is to laugh.
Well,
Then I hope you're...
We just crawled out of the river, so if it's all right with you,
Well, I owe...
One. Don't make me laugh, Bubo.
Okay. Tell me what's wrong and do it fast. It's a business.
Tell me about it. Tonight's starting.
Or worse.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
A llorar a la llorería.
Cry me a river. Spit it out.
Charming as ever, old bird.
Spit it out. What?
Busy?
I had to patch up 2 muscleheads a few minutes.
What musclehead?
Wait. Let me get.
How?
Shit. What was that?
The bobcat's hand was badly burned and some...
Well, it's not an easy job to haul 2 unconscious roosters onto...
What have you gotten yourselves into?
Yeah, don't say.
Well, in this case...
Don't celebrate in advance, Doc. And
Just tell us everything you know.
Well, all right. Ask away. But I must warn
joking aside.
Oh, you should get...
Yeah, right.
I'm still...
You don't need anything else?
You know...
So you still...
Wow, this old...
But your life...
not a problem.
You're a goddamn hypocrite.
Why, thank you.
What does this tell you, Boop?
That you tore off the corner of a...
Not that.
That somewhere a painting...
Don't cluck with me, old...
I'm not.
Then... Love is still...
Easy for you to say. You...
Why? Because she's a bear and
No. Because no ma...
Oh, touch.
Hold your tongue, make chicken.
What do you know about Madame...
Zavas, huh?
Oh, great news.
Is there some kind of...
Gibbons contacts span the entire city.
How do you know that?
Everybody.
Oh, great. We almost...
Why didn't you?
Shut up, okay? So that Ram and his partner, did they talk about something?
The bobcat didn't say a word. He just growled. But the ram couldn't shut up. And he...
What did they say, Bubo?
After they've done the job, killing you, I guess, they said they have a rat, figuratively. An informer. Someone who...
An informer?
They called him a sneaky little bastard.
That's gotta be...
Of course.
Well, then, that flea...
Hold your horses, Marty. Zip.
I guess. We gotta help him.
I'm afraid you're right. We still...
One?
I didn't even hear that, Bubo. So, who tried to get us out of the way? And why?
No tengo ni idea de lo que hace para que salga esto bien. Pero bueno, ya está para la próxima será. En fin. ¿Quién intentó aniquilarnos y por qué? Está clarísimo. Seiwas y el techo, ¿no? Sí. Están compinchados, intentan matarlos, eran amantes en secreto, es simplemente otro de los matones de Freida. Están compinchados.
Zavas is in cahoots with Ibn Wessler.
Pista. ¿La tarjeta? Ah, no, es una tercera persona. ¿Natasha? No, tiene que ser una pista. No, no es amor. No lo tiene claro. Ah, por el secreto de Natasha, claro.
But why? Just because Natasha used to work at that place?
¿La obligaron a trabajar?
Ibn
Por
Wessler
ocultarla.
wants to hide the
Tiene más
tracks
sentido.
leading to Natasha's past. Or maybe it was Natasha herself.
¿Qué? Bueno, esta es la nueva pista.
But what does it have to do with Zip? Why do they want to kill the raccoon?
Sabe demasiado.
Zip knows something or has something that can unveil Natasha and Ibn's secret. We need to find out what it is.
Sonny, there's something else.
What?
She saw it in front of the brothel. And,
Furry gods.
well, a couple of dames with guns are not enough to scare my dear Ursula, that's for sure. But relax.
You know, for once,
Yeah, I wore my legs down to get.
warmest regards to Ursula when she gets back, Doc.
Ah, you're the.
I know.
Like
You're right. I think
occult,
demonology,
perverse,
unholy.
Would you two shut the...
Nah, no hay nada demasiado importante por aquí.
Do you keep the dead bodies?
Morphine.
Oh, poor.
Watch your beak, Mart.
En fin, pues nos vamos.
Damn, we're late.
I don't see him in.
But that jerk's here.
Yeah, the famous scribbler Tim in the flesh.
Oh, let me be the bad cop.
Permission granted.
Yes.
Scribbler Tim. Hey, Timbo.
Hey, you're not scared to see it. Who? Me? What are you thinking? I'm.
What the hell's going on here, Tim?
That's exactly what I was thinking. You see, what?
Where's Zip, Tim?
Keen observation, boys. Because,
Let me guess. A ram and a...
well, you could say that if it...
Then what?
Start talking, Tim, or we'll have to see if you can...
Come on, Sonny. I was supposed to be the bad cop.
Shut your beak, Monty.
Hey, quit playing tough, will ya? You know I'll help you even if you don't threaten me.
Stop babbling. Just answer the... Have you seen anything...
You mean the smoke and burn...
Exactly.
Oh, no.
What do you know about Madame...
I only know what everybody does. She's rich, she owns a bra...
What else?
Well, I haven't heard anything else, I swear.
Yes?
A little bird told me she's been entertaining quite a lot of foreign guests. Who? Well, I don't know, but allegedly, she's welcomed patrons from Stavonia.
And?
Well, that's all.
Yeah, we've noticed.
Vienen del país de la gata.
So,
I'm telling you, I don't know.
why are you still sniffing?
I was, trying...
What, the old fly guy?
What if I do?
All right, Tim. My patience is gone.
Hey, that's Seabird.
Exactly. That's why I haven't smeared the walls.
Ouch.
Voy a probar una cosa, a ver si esto funciona mejor. Esto se ve desajustado, ¿no? A ver, así, si está mejor. Esto está bien. Por probar. Vamos a interrogarlo.
Timbo's a douchebag, so it's not how...
No, se ve igual. Bueno.
So what the hell are you doing around?
All right, I confess, but you'll be surprised.
Really?
Everybody's whispering about the chicken police being back together again. And that you've already turned the...
Great news.
That you've threatened Ibn Wessler's sweetheart, Natasha, then trashed Madame...
Really?
Oh, and the best! You said...
Yeah.
Ah, and one more thing.
Is that so?
I'm a journalist, Sonny.
Yeah. Have you seen anyone sniffing around?
2 cops came for Zip. They came and went. Taking Zip with them, obviously, and didn't do much else. They weren't looking...
How do you know that?
I know Zip, and so do you boys. If he didn't want to go, he wouldn't have made it so easy.
Ain't it the...
Sure is.
Did the cops take any...
Besides Zip, you mean?
Yeah.
No. At least...
What happened to Zip?
Okay. When I arrived here, the hop dog was already closed. Zip...
Yeah, right, the...
Okay. So, he was totally crazy.
He must have said something, since you're such great...
Well, he just said he'd go to the only place where there are even bigger scoundrels than those that are after him.
Really?
I didn't have a clue. Anyway, after he closed the dog behind me, and then the cops came and took him away in hand.
Zip, you...
Why? Who? What?
You just keep your beak out of this, scribbler. Timbo loves to brag, and it's easy to... You got nothing better to do than...
The chicken police are back together, boys. Haven't you?
The chicken police are not back together.
If I had a coin for every occasion I heard...
These,
I didn't notice. You know, you guys all look alike to me.
What an honor. Did you...
Why would I?
Because you always pay attention to the
Well, I did pay attention, but it didn't...
never mind. Timbo, you pay attention...
Besides the coppers? Yeah.
But you just told us it was...
Wasn't them what? I didn't say they took...
Don't make me mad.
Hey, I'm only telling you the truth.
Tiny Tim is a true fan of ours, and it's... Help your old pals, Tim.
Hey, you're trying to grease me up?
Of course not, Tim.
I'm sure we are, but I don't remember you telling me...
I'm glad to hear that.
Zip was acting crazy. He was running around, knocking over everything and throwing things away.
And in between...
Well, I didn't...
Why didn't you go inside?
Well, I tried, Sonny. The door was closed. I knocked.
I think I have a hunch.
Good for you, Sonny.
Zip was hiding.
What?
Now, you tell me.
Well, that's right, Sonny, but Zip's not the kind of...
That's more like it, Tim.
I don't know what it could be exactly. I mean, maybe it's...
What?
I don't know, okay? I already told you too much.
Tim, unless we find Zip, he's not gonna...
Un 40%, ¿eh?
Look at this mess.
Looks like he was in a real hurry.
Because he was trying to hide.
And most of all...
Let's take a good look around.
Ugh, I wouldn't... Huh. Good question.
Esto ya lo hemos visto todo.
We get over this.
No, you...
Yes, I...
Yeah, well...
You'll see.
Even looking at... I'm too... Marty already looked through it.
Ooh, a nice pen.
I'd rather have somebody...
Ah, you use...
Yeah.
Furry heavens.
Look at this.
I'm looking, but what...
No idea, Marty.
Where do we find...
No, Tim...
That's it.
No, Marty, but...
Then...
Oh, yes, Marty.
Could it be that...
Well, the cops took him. So it's obvious that he called the cops.
Doesn't he know half the police is in Westler's...
He probably does, but this was...
then he really is in big trouble.
No, I haven't got a better idea.
¿Qué es lo que conseguía? Ah, el número este.
Why did you keep that wristband?
Ah, es una pulsera.
Why did you keep...
Pues nada, vámonos.
The Kingdom of Dirt.
¿O hay alguna pista más?
Cold and moldy.
De aquí ya lo he visto todo.
Have you found what you were looking for?
No, Tim.
Ah, but you have. You are in...
Be careful what you're writing, Timmy boy. I'm a cop for only the next 121.
And when did you being a cop stop you?
He has a point.
Just keep a low profile.
Okay, I get it.
Hace bien. A ver qué hay en la comisaría.
Clucking furry hell!
So they know we're still alive?
And they'd like to do something about it.
Dispara el coche, vale, vale.
Concentrate, Marty, for the God's sake.
Can you drive like you're not a fucking lunatic?
Shut up and shoot, you big feather fellow.
Voy a poner, ¿verdad? Usted murió. Yo morí.
Concentrate, Marty, for the God's sake.
Can you drive like you're not a fucking lunatic?
Shut up and shoot, you big feather fellow. We could only hope we'd arrived in time. If they'd taken Zip to the interrogation room, the hole as we called it, and beaten the truth out of him.
Ah, look who's here.
Idiot's luck. They must have gotten soaking wet because of the...
Sometimes I wonder how these two are even...
Wonders of the world. Hey, guys. Beautiful.
Will, shut the fuck
better than this.
Ah, piss off. Martin,
Yes, Chief.
you know what I've heard?
I have no idea.
You think I'm stupid?
No, we...
What they ever love.
Chief...
Sonny, shut the fuck up. You're not on duty. You're suspended.
Oh, we just stepped out for a coffee, Chief. Then we saw something
Suspicious, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you take me for a fool, chickens?
Burning, what? Why?
Don't play innocent with me, Santino. You both
Well, you don't think we had anything to do with that, do you?
I don't know. But if you do...
I swear, Chief.
I've had enough of your swearing for a lifetime. Get the...
Yes, sir.
Have a beautiful day, Chief.
Don't let me see...
I'll try not to be seen.
I'm not your chief.
The Hound of Hell.
I don't think any kind of devil would be brave enough to...
Maybe if we pretend we're not...
Are you kidding me? The old man can spot...
Vamos a la galería de tiro, a ver.
Some shooting practice can't hurt, Sonny.
Oh, you think...
There's one way to find out.
Va.
I'm really not in the mood.
Este es Zip.
Zip H.
Do you believe he's really that scared?
Zip's a good actor, but he's not that good. If Wessler's henchmen...
Sorry, boys. I can't let you do that. You know, protocol.
You and protocol, boss?
That's the case, boys, like it or not.
Well, what can I do?
So,
We have to get our buddy Bosco away from...
what are you thinking?
I don't know yet.
Vamos a hablar.
You two again.
Say, Bosco, what's all...
Yeah, if only I knew. This idiot called us on him.
And what does he want to confess to?
I don't know yet. We still can't get it out of him. But we're taking him down to the...
Would you mind if we asked him a few questions?
Sorry, boys. But
The rules, right. More...
yeah, more like blood...
Sonny, you think I'm just joking?
Understood, sir. Sorry.
Get the fuck out.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Not gonna...
Did anyone ever tell you you're a...
Only my mother, sir. Do you know anything about a girl?
You mean the Bambi whose body was found in Natasha?
Don't call her a...
So you knew?
Just...
Anyway, I don't even want to know. I don't know much.
Thanks for the intel, Mon. Anything...
You were at the scene, right?
We?
Sonny, You count.
Is this some kind of interrogation?
You're an open book for me, Sonny.
Guess who we had the chance to meet? Madam?
So you're that lonely? I didn't think that was your thing, Sonny, but
We were there.
of course. And we're...
To be honest, they beat us and
Inside of a sink.
Wow. Busy night.
Yeah, so, what do you know about...
Nothing much. She's...
Of course. Because
Well, I'm not gonna say anything about...
Look, Mon, we suspect Madame Zavos.
No, but those two mean trouble by them.
Seriously.
Get out while you can.
Well, you're kind of...
We can't, Mon. We gotta...
Famous last words.
When did they bring it?
Not even an hour ago. You're just in time.
Yeah, I can see.
Can I be on it?
Oh, just a small...
Me and my big heart.
Call Bosco over here for some reason, okay?
Okay, I guess I can do that.
Well, thank you so much.
No promise.
Shoes?
Size 35.
Yeah.
Good. Hey, Bosco.
Yes, ma'am.
Come over here for a
Right away.
Bubo doesn't have a...
You see these stitches? Here's what.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, he's a good friend of mine. But the word
What do you think about this?
I've seen better, Sonny boy.
Do you know what it is?
At first glance, it's canvas. A piece of a painting.
So, still no...
Anytime, boys.
Have you ever been to the...
Oh, I wish, man.
Right in the madam's room if you're interested.
Bingo. Did you...
That place has ties to everything and everyone in clothing.
So, we were just about to listen to...
Didn't that damn jukebox break all...
Oh.
Damn it, indeed, Zip. There was...
984...
What? All that from...
I have no idea either, and it scares me
That is, if you want to leave this place on your...
Okay. You get...
Do we look like we're on duty? Zip is a real opportunist. He's trying... Who did you escape from?
Why? Because...
How did you know they were coming?
I got a tip-off from a friend that I should pack my things and go if I want to live. But I...
So you thought you'd be...
Of course. Ibben's people are everywhere, but, maybe...
Well, I wouldn't be so sure about... Those two meatheads...
Well, maybe because they needed a reason to get rid of me.
Because that's what you do.
This is different. Then, my life depended on not squealing. Now...
That could be the case, but it...
Thanks, Sonny. You know exactly how to...
Ibben was black.
Of course he was. He was blackmailing everybody. He has a whole network of black...
What was it in your...
You don't really think I'd tell you, right?
What did you have to do?
I never hurt anyone, all right? Let's make that clear.
I never said you did.
I just had to get rid of a package for the boss.
Yeah? What?
A very heavy...
Dead bodies are...
How did you know it was a dead...
I didn't. I was bluffing, but,
You lousy chick.
Zip's a secretive little specimen, but knowing his past...
Vamos a la pregunta sobre el cadáver.
So, a dead body.
How should I know? What am I?
You still know.
It was wrapped up entirely, okay? I didn't see any of it.
Scaly, hairy, furry, feathery, or bald? What kind exactly?
Hey, I don't know.
You know you're an accessory to murder, right?
Only if I get found out.
What reason do I have to keep my beak shut?
Maybe if I told you what you...
Do you think I'm that...
Why? Ain't you?
That depends on what you have to say, Trap. Why did you keep...
Because it seemed important.
How, exactly?
Who knows? It seemed important. It just fell out of the body bag, and I thought... Look,
that's why they want to kill you.
I have no friggin' way of knowing.
What happened to the body, Zip?
I don't know, Sonny. All I had to do was...
Where starvation's most prevalent, I guess. Where insects fight.
I couldn't have found a better way to get rid of a corpse myself.
You make me...
You would have done exactly the same thing in my situation. Anyone...
that's Ibn for you.
Yeah, something like that.
Zip may be secretive, but if he manages to open up, he's also honest.
¿Quién era? No lo sabe.
So, he wanted to blame it all on the insect.
They're easy prey.
Yeah,
Insanely simple, Sonny. Ibn Wessler's not the only one who...
I've heard that Wessler's trying to break into the substance...
Surprised? What do you think will happen if Wessler saves Roachtown from starvation with a...
He's gonna be...
maybe he'll get voted into the council.
Clucking hell. I'm asking you for the last...
I honestly have no idea, Sonny.
And that's the whole...
That's the whole story. At first, I thought it was some kind of,
Like on...
Exactly. But I know from experience that prisoners don't get bans like this. Not...
maybe you're right, Zip. While we're at it...
Yeah, it was.
Thanks, Zip. You've helped...
Oh, that's great. That didn't help me, Sonny.
Yeah, we'll see what...
You gotta help me.
Be glad I'm not charging you as an accomplice to...
I will, boy.
That's more like it. So you're telling me you have...
It's a wristband.
So you just...
Maybe for some...
Who knows? Maybe it just hurt my sense of...
You're a real bastard, Zip.
Should I say thanks?
Just lay low, Zip.
Thanks for the advice.
So, where to next?
I got bad news, Marty.
Oh,
Sorry, partner.
hello, Ursula, dear. Oh, what's the rush?
Wrong. Wrong.
Whoa.
What happened? You happen. And Wessler's goons.
We're sorry, Ursula.
Like I care, Marty. I'm tired of this. Tired.
And?
Never mind. I'm
Hang in there, Ursula. And if there's...
Anything? Of course.
Ouch. I'm gonna try to talk to the old...
Good.
Oh, and Ursula, thanks for all you've done for me.
You know,
That was...
rough.
Yeah.
But understandable. I only see...
A lot of people feel the same...
Yeah, that's true.
Es raro, ¿eh? Ah, si está aquí, yo pensaba que se había ido. No, así se ve peor, ¿verdad? Así parece que va un pelín más rápido. Por lo menos la animación de texto.
Say, Boobo.
What about?
Well, that's just it. What?
Well, don't worry, boys.
And Ursula...
Exactly.
Touching, but you should be prepared for the...
Oh.
I trust her.
Well, to be honest... What do you know about this?
Zip said they gave these to patients in hospital.
And?
And what?
Well, what do you think?
How the hoot would I know, Sonny? What am I,
Okay, let's try another. That rat you made.
Should I be surprised?
Yeah.
What did that old rat...
Ibn was blackmailing him with something.
I don't care about Wessler's dealings, Sonny.
Or gangster cop.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Brother. Do you have any idea why?
I don't.
He had to hide a body. The body of some...
Really?
That rang a bell.
Well, boys, if I'm right...
That's more like...
Tell us, Boobo.
So, Wessler, the wristband, and a corpse, huh?
Out with it, Alfred.
Okay, don't peck me, chickens. Hobart...
Wait, a relative?
Yeah. You don't know?
Albert West.
You put it together very skillfully, Marty.
Do you think he's the...
How the hell should I...
Thanks, Boobo. If what you told us...
Will wander...
Habrá que ver.
So, Albert Wessler.
It's got some fancy long name. I don't remember.
Thanks, Boobo.
Well, here it is.
Where can we find it?
It's a good 6-hour drive from
You're the best, Boobo.
Finally. Just one more.
What's that?
If that someone was really Albert...
It's always bigger than we think, Boobo.
You don't understand.
So what?
Then the problem's bigger than we thought.
Well, thanks for worrying about our stuff.
We're like hounds, old man. Once we've caught someone's leg.
Who?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, goodbye then, fella.
The pleasure was all ours. We had to gather ourselves, take a deep breath, and think over what we knew so far. What the chickens had I got myself into? What had I dragged Marty into? Moreover...
A secret twin brother? Sonny, I'm starting to feel like we're really in a...
Yeah, but...
What is it, boss?
I think it's best.
What? Are you joking?
I'm not joking.
Well, I certainly...
Whatever comes next, you don't need to be mixed up in it. You have some...
Guys, damn it, Sonny. Can you hear yourself? What do you think? I endured all this to give up now?
I just want you to keep your career and your life intact, you moron.
One more word, Sonny, and I swear I'm gonna bash your beak in.
No.
Because we're a team. We have been a team for almost a decade. I don't care what Blood Boils...
I'm sorry.
We're gonna go to that insane asylum and wrap this shit up fast.
Thanks, Marty. Without you...
Birds of a feather flock together.
Like you say, partner.
Let's drop this before you...
I hope...
You almost just...
Clock off.
That's the spirit.
Bueno, ¿qué tenemos que hacer aquí?
A stack of paper. I've had enough.
You know, I thought...
We've met her.
Maybe Susie's just...
You've read too much of that cheap...
Yeah.
I know. A closet that's closed. Books I've never... When all of this is over... What do you think, Marty?
What?
You stop fooling around, Marty. I'm sick.
Well, I think we're in deep shit.
Do you think he...
Doesn't add up yet. Something's missing.
Exactly.
What do you think, son?
I think Ibn, Albert, and Natasha.
And the fact that Natasha...
Yeah.
Listen, Sonny...
Oh, just forget it, Marty, okay? She's not part of my life anymore.
Whatever you say, Boss Bird.
It could be, or...
No, you don't believe...
I'm not sure what I... Let's see. Things got mixed up at the brothel.
¿Te imaginas qué es esto? Que era un espía, un amante.
Natasha used to work there, that's obvious. And Ibn wanted to keep that a secret. A secret, it seems. Somebody else had to pay for. Somebody died for that.
No se sabe si está relacionado o no con Natasha.
But he kept the wristband. Who could it belong to? The dead body was almost certainly Albert Wessler, a resident of an insane asylum. But why did he have to die?
So where exactly is...
A few hours drive from here. You
think it's a good idea?
I told you can still...
Huh, wouldn't you love that?
Thanks, pal.
You still trust...
I never trust...
I mean...
I'm sure she was honestly afraid. People don't fake it.
Or how she...
Yeah, that too.
Hey, Sonny...
Ah, don't be stupid, Monty. My old ticker hasn't been beating for a long...
Yeah, all right, boss. So what do you think happened?
Probably be...
You're telling me. Makes my feathers...
This won't...
Well, that's if another meat war doesn't...
Lovely prospects, eh?
Either way, it was a damn clever move for what...
It's the only place no one...
Like the belly of a burning ship.
Oh, I think that wasn't intentional.
Sounds about right. Who'd have thought?
There's a point when it's too late to change, Marty.
Not much.
Exactly. And that's the case with us, too.
Maybe we should do that.
Maybe we should.
Okay, so the picture is more or less...
No, that could be the case, but I...
Which we'd only learn if we talked to him. I mean, if the corp...
Which would be exciting, but...
That too, yeah. It would be best to board it up.
It may be run down, but...
Sure. You could live in Cockroach Town.
Believe me, Marty.
Why am I...
¿Qué más me queda?
So what do you think happened?
Probably...
Sounds a bit...
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention his...
Yeah, how lucky.
Damn right.
Nautica.
No me deja de salir de aquí.
I still have nightmares.
Really? Were you alive?
I was 3. And maybe it's not even a true memory. Just the collective memory of the...
Hey, wait a minute. I thought...
Exactly, Marty. We were just visiting.
I'm surprised you ever...
Well, maybe that's the reason I did return, Marty.
Heavy stuff.
You're the best, Bubo. You're the best.
Okay, so the picture is more or less clear.
Yeah.
Which we'd only... That too.
No tengo ni idea de qué más hacer, ¿eh?
A stack of papers. Just looking at them makes me think of Monica.
¿Ustedes qué pensáis? Que puede ser, ¿no? A ver, un segundo.
Please say the floor inside.
More like... will you...
Never! So this is...
Yeah.
Well...
The White Wolf...
Yeah, but...
Perhaps.
Que aquí no hay ninguna pizza. A lo mejor tengo que llamar a alguien.
Books
¿Otra
I've
cosa?
never...
¿Tengo aquí algún número? Tengo el número de Lewis. 932. Por probar. No. ¿De quién más tengo el número? Es que estoy ya a la desespera. El de Lewis ya lo he probado. Aquí no hay número. Aquí tampoco. Espérate. ¿Aparece algún número? Aquí.
You're the best, Bubo.
966, tío. Ahí lo lleva.
Hello. You've called the Met There Be Peace Forever mental institution for ill and damaged minds. What can I do for you, sir? Or madam?
Well, I'd like to,
I'm sorry, sir, but I can't give out that information.
Unfortunately, I don't have that. I'm not...
Oh, I see. In that case...
Thank you, miss. I guess...
We'll welcome you with open...
Oh,
See you soon.
So...
We have to go there.
Ah, the thought gives...
Chicken bumps aren't good enough.
Ha ha ha.
¿Todavía no me deja de salir?
So...
It'd be better if I called Lewis. He'll open up a room for...
Whew, great idea.
Tengo que llamar a Lewis. Porque es que no tengo ni idea.
I'd still like to...
I would...
Oh, it gets more and more...
Que aquí no habrá más pistas, ¿no?
Molly. Ironic, but... It's a piece of a...
No puedo arrastrar, no
Come
puedo
to
hacer
death.
nada.
A stack of papers. Just looking at them makes me think of Monica. Sorry for the mess, Marty.
Don't worry about it, Sonny.
Thanks. Sorry for the...
Don't worry about
Es que si yo quiero
I'd
salir...
still like to...
I wouldn't do that if I were...
Oh, it gets more and more... I'd still like to...
I wouldn't...
Oh, it gets...
I got a feeling tomorrow's gonna be another tough day.
You're telling me.
Pero para
I
eso
got
he
a
dicho
feeling,
You're
que
telling...
llame a Lewis, ¿no? Lo tengo que llamar ahora. ¿Cómo era? 555-932. Por probar.
Hey, Lewis, it's me. Were you sleeping, pal?
Yo no entiendo este juego, ¿eh?
Would you open...
Truly.
Thanks, Lewis.
I will.
Yeah.
Ahora sí me deja salir.
I slept like I used to sleep years ago. Like a miner or a soldier. Empty. Dead tired. Then I saw Tessa. My darling little daughter. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't recall her face. I reached out to her, but she just kept getting further and further away. Then I saw Molly. But she wasn't real. Just the ghost of a memory. I'm here, I cried. But all I heard was laughter. Not hers. Who's there? Suddenly, she appeared. Natasha. Just stood there laughing. But her eyes were cold. Then she said something. Painted red. Painted red. Painted red.
Que por cierto es el título del juego.
That was just a dream, Sonny. Nothing more. I looked at Marty and I saw the same thing in his eyes as he probably saw in mine. It's time to hit the brakes, to turn back, go home and forget about all of this. Of course, I stepped on the gas instead. Honestly, I wasn't expecting...
Ooh, just like a horror.
I was thinking this...
Appearances can't...
Let's hope so. This...
It's...
special?
Es rarillo.
We should check in.
Hola con la enfermera.
Of all the great...
Greetings, miss.
Is it really?
Well,
Yes, it really...
I'm afraid...
Of all that's furry and plume...
Miss, we'd like to...
Please, don't be scared. I'm just really...
Indeed.
You can't imagine what an honor...
We really...
Oh God, oh God, oh...
Are you okay, miss?
Yes, I am. I just needed some...
Well, miss, we have some questions.
I'd love to answer...
Say, miss, what...
Our institution was standing even before the Great Meat War.
The place seems pretty empty. Do many people...
We have 32 residents and 7 nurses, including me. We also have 3...
I see. Now this...
Exactly. Directors.
Quite a guy.
He certainly is.
So who is this Dr. Quetzal?
He's a world-famous researcher of the mind, Mr. Featherland.
Psycho...
Unraveling the mind. It's the most crucial...
That's real...
So this doctor's some celebrity?
I'm not sure I know what you...
Well, like, Mr. Hobart.
Ah, yes. That's something you should ask the doctor himself.
He's swamped, is he?
Exactly, Mr. Featherland. He is very...
I thought so. Now, what can you say about this?
Of course. Our residents wear these for identification.
Huh. I see.
The wristband does belong to one of our residents, but...
Oh, come on, Miranda.
I'm sorry.
Miranda, this case is a matter...
All right. All right. I'll do it.
Figures.
Thank you, Miranda.
Please, don't make me blush.
Oh, we won't.
So when can we talk to Miss...
I need to ask Dr. Quetzal.
Thank you.
We should go to reception.
Dr. Quetzal will see you. He's waiting.
What a surprise. It's enough to mention Wessler's name.
I wouldn't want to get mixed.
Danger.
We haven't heard from him since he disappeared. And we...
I see. We don't know yet, miss, but let...
Great wild ones protect him.
Where is he?
No idea, Marty.
The smell of all that's...
Well, reptiles have a disgusting body odor, Marty. But...
Exactly.
Great wild ones.
I already sensed your arrival from afar. You know, snakes.
Well, yeah. Luckily, we're living in civil...
Lucky. Please, take a seat.
An Isle of Reason and...
Insanity is such a strong word, and it's mostly...
You see, that's something I think about a lot.
If you like, I can give you an appointment.
Oh, this is your chance, Sonny. Don't miss it. We're all...
Marty, clock up.
Qué cabrones son, eh?
To be honest, gentlemen, your visit...
What an introduction.
Please forgive me. I have the bad habit of immediately getting into the middle of things.
The name is Santino Featherland, and this is my partner,
From the Predatory Division of the Clawville Police Department.
We're used to it.
Certainly.
We have some questions about one of your patients, if you don't mind. We'd like to...
Please be specific.
Look, Doctor, we're too tired to play cat and mouse. Not that snake and chickens.
Very funny, I must say.
We know you know. It's about Albert Wessler. Ibn Wessler's secret twin. Ever since we've said his name, all the doors...
Well, yes. Why should I deny it?
Now, that's much more interesting.
Because Albert, regrettably, has disappeared, and you are police detectives,
Not even if it's a matter of life and death?
Everything's a matter of life and death in here, Detective.
Still, I'd like to give the impossible...
Please, Detective, just...
Ooh.
How long was Albert a resident of the...
For quite some time. His first...
Was he brought here immediately after the first signs that something...
You know, the biggest problem with an opinion on insanity is that animals are...
Because animals would rather hide, but they're afraid to...
I couldn't have said it better myself.
As far as I know, the Wessler family wasn't accepted.
Indeed, they were rather poor, but we offer...
Then how do you sustain yourselves?
By the grace of the treasury of King...
I wouldn't have guessed that.
My family and the royal dynasty had always been on good terms.
What kind of a place is this exactly? I assume it was...
It used to be a mansion. Construction started during the occupation.
How long have you been working here?
I've worked here for more than 30 years.
So if I count correctly, as soon as it went to the crown...
That's almost accurate, Mr. Featherland.
What a lovely inheritance. Tell me, Doctor, do you know...
Just like everybody else, I've heard of her.
Oh, you can be sure about that. I'd gladly get you two together if I had the chance.
Is that...
As it turns out, she likes small, narrow secrets.
Oh, I see. What a...
Interrogatorio, vamos allá.
Dr. Quetzal's a real mystery. So when did Albert become...
Albert and Hobart, or Ibn as you call him, arrived here almost...
Could you describe that?
It was not long after New Year's Eve, maybe the first week of the year.
What was your first impression of them?
I already knew the Wessler name. I knew who they were.
And Albert?
He was new to me, an invisible grey...
Why?
Because they were ashamed of him, of course.
What was your first impression of it?
He was silent, but observed everything that surrounded him. His eye...
Was he afraid?
I wouldn't say so. It seemed to me that he wanted to move into...
Didn't you think of that as unusual?
Of course I did. But who am I to judge?
What kind of special treatment did Albert get?
You know, if an institution like ours has to accept a...
And complete secrecy, I guess.
Yes, but that's the case for...
Of course. So in what way did...
Basically, we don't admit anyone into our institution without a complete...
So you didn't even know if he had anything wrong?
Initially, no. He was more of a guest.
¿Cómo se comunicaba?
How did Albert relate to you?
Albert was immensely sophisticated, and
that's why you thought of him as an exciting...
That's right, Mr. Featherland. I see you're...
I'm just doing my job, Doc.
You and me both.
Are you telling me Albert had...
We found out very quickly that there was no other...
He had these seizures from the beginning.
Yes, Mr. Featherland, but they started to...
He did what? Left the institution?
Oh, yes, Mr. Featherland. Albert left the...
Quetzal's not only very observant, but he's addicted to details. So Albert could just walk in and out?
Far from it, Mr. Featherland. Though Mr. Hobart Wessler had appeared on many occasions, and...
What was the purpose?
Albert Wessler was working on a painting.
Oh, yes, the painting.
So, you've heard of...
Sure I have. Has Albert ever talked...
Only in superlatives, as if he wasn't talking about a...
And what did you think about his...
We are in an institution where almost everyone is hallucinating on it.
Thanks, Doc. I didn't understand a word, but... So Albert left on many occasions to...
Exactly, Mr. Featherland. Every time he came back, he was...
More dangerous.
Albert was hurting himself. And on one occasion, he even tried to hurt me. It was
Do you think the painting caused it?
Not the painting.
But its subject.
Exactly. He was obsessed.
What exactly happened that day?
It wasn't Hobart who brought his brother back that day, but two of his gorillas. Not literally.
What happened to him?
I don't like to talk about it.
It could be vital to the case, Dr. Quetzal. Don't...
Oh, you're right. There's no use turning back now. So, Albert's tongue...
So you're saying Albert was brought back?
Yes. And they didn't give any...
Dr. Quetzal is cold and professional, but he's also very confused. Maybe it's cruel, but I must Maybe it's not easy for you to talk about it.
I'm not that kind of doctor, Mr. Featherland. But even I could determine his tongue.
But there's no doubt it wasn't an accident.
I don't believe it was.
I totally agree. Concentrate, Doctor.
I'm sure it was Hobart.
But why would he do that?
Maybe Albert saw something.
To whom? The four walls? A couple of crazies?
To anyone, Mr. Featherland.
I don't think it's that simple, Doctor. But...
You're welcome, Detective.
What happened then? How did Albert...
A few weeks later, Hobart came to visit Albert one more time. Albert...
What did Hobart do during the visit?
He didn't do anything. He just sat and watched.
Couldn't you manage to draw anything out of him?
Nothing. For a while, he was trying to signal something. Perhaps he was too...
Do you think Hobart could have killed...
It's horrible to say it.
How did he disappear in the end? Did someone come...
That's what's most eerie about it all, Mr. Featherland.
Did anyone see anything?
No one. We interrogated the staff, even the...
Unfortunately, I have a hunch.
Oh, well, I'm glad I could be of help, but...
We understand, Doctor. Thank you. We need to let them know we're here first. We need to let them know we're here first.
Sorry, but...
Neither can we.
You can't imagine how wonderful it is that I...
Miss, those books...
Don't even tell me. No, I don't want to...
No, I didn't mean...
Leave it to me, Sonny. I'm good at this. Thank you.
No, I thank you.
We won't either, that's for sure.
We're happy to bring you joy, miss. Anytime. Even if you manage to escape, there's nothing but hill...
Imagine how many poor lunatic ghosts must...
Ooh, Sonny, you're creeping me out. This guy seems strangely...
You don't say. You've been treated here too?
Oh, don't be stupid. I'm serious.
No.
Well?
No, it can't be. Are you telling me it's him?
I'm sure of it, pal. It seems the gossip was true. The eternal...
Oh, no.
Miles Davis. Me encanta.
Your office is,
Ain't that the truth?
Well, yes. I can't let...
I see. That makes sense. Why do you have bars on your window?
Because it's a room like all the others, and I'm just an animal.
With the significant difference of you...
It's not as big of a difference.
That's quite shocking information.
I think you understand why we kept it a secret. If it was...
Then the
accident. We didn't believe it. Not for a...
Different how?
If someone got one of his eyes poked out, and his
We believe you, Doctor. So,
I'd rather call it his room. Mr. Wessler.
Thanks to the Wessler name, I guess.
Yes. Well, we try to make all of...
I hope you don't mind if we take a look around.
That's not going to bother...
Well, that's, surprising.
I've never seen a cell like this before, that's for sure.
It seems that being a Wessler gets you privilege.
And a healthy dose of danger.
Mostly that, yeah. Let's take a good look around.
Well, I smell... paint? Ink?
What the dickens?
Unmistakable. Yeah.
This place is bad for you, pal. But if you've already jump-started...
I'm on it, Boss Bird.
Scribbles. Newspaper.
Just like the troubled mind of...
Yeah, but there's still a kind of order.
If you say so, boss.
Identical twins. And looking at it, 2 men and 1 woman. Nothing good ever...
Well, I wouldn't say...
Of all the wild ones, Marty, please,
Just use your imagination, old bird.
Look at that. A letter. Identical twins. And look... Albert was madly in love with Natasha and would have done anything for her. I'm afraid he did exactly that. What do you make of it?
Apart from the fact the guy was totally insane.
That maybe we've been chasing the wrong person all this time.
What do you mean?
Everything will be revealed soon.
Why do you have to be so melodramatic all of a sudden?
If I'm right, this'll flip the whole case upside...
What's that, Sonny? A blurb from some...
I just have to think things through before I come to...
Ugh, you're killing me.
Back to Clawville, where we can finally put all...
You're driving me...
Pues nos volvemos al hotel. No me ha dado tiempo de ver nada.
This. Those 2 again?
Take them out. My car won't last much longer.
Don't worry, Sonny. I was born to do this.
Concentrate, Marty, for the God's sake.
Can you drive like you're not a fucking lunatic?
Shut up and shoot, you big feather pillow. Are you blind or what? Where did you learn to shoot?
Parece que da igual donde lo vean.
Whew. Well, that was close.
A little too close for my taste, and it only strengthens my belief.
Well, come on, what did you work out? Will you...
Sure. Let's put the picture together, piece by piece. Let's start from the beginning. So, we got a case.
¿Qué es esto? Intentamos tener el cuadro, mantenerlo secreto. Quería que encontráramos el cuadro para ella. Necesitaba destruir el cuadro para ocultar lo que le ocurrió a Albert Weller. Estaba en la caja fuerte, así que no lo intenté mostrar.
That painting would have shown us the way.
Albert pintó, así que se reunió con ella.
And Albert Wessler. Albert painted Natasha.
Estoy dudando,
He met her on more than one occasion. Which made Albert
La B. Que técnicamente tiene que estar vivo, porque tiene que ser el que ha escrito las cosas, ¿no? Voy a poner la B. No.
fall in love with Natasha. And on a fateful night, he killed his brother so he could take his place in secret and win Natasha's heart.
Yeah.
So what happens now?
The inevitable, Marty. We're going to the Wessler mansion.
You mean Albert, right?
Yeah, exactly. And of course...
Do you think she knew about it?
Something stinks, Marty. The whole case seems to...
Too many coincidences.
Well, after 10 years...
9. Huh.
What?
You just laughed, Sonny.
What? No, I...
No, you laughed.
Just leave it, Marty.
I'll be telling this to my grandchicks.
All right, pal, that's enough.
Okay. So...
And his best chance was to trade places with...
So that's why the torn-out tongue.
Yeah, Ibn couldn't squeal even if he wanted.
What a diabolical plan.
More like insane.
But why the messages then? Why the threats? Albert got what he...
I'm not a psychologist, Marty, but remember what the doctor told us. Albert has a seriously injured mind.
So the messages were written by one of his
Something like that, Marty. But we can only learn...
You're right. So?
We're going, Marty, to finally
Well, if there's anything you'd like to do before...
You're right, Marty. It's time to wrap...
Pues vamos. ¿Es todo temporal? A lo mejor tengo que hablar antes con alguien.
Hey, Lewis. You weren't awake all...
I've never been this excited, Sonny. Seriously, it is a... What is it?
You, Lewis.
What?
Just now, you didn't stutter.
Oh. I must be exhausted.
And? So,
Come on, boys. Don't even mention it. It is me.
Maybe the last...
Hey, Sonny. Don't spoil...
Pardon?
Nothing. I see where...
You'll need a shotgun for this kind of deal, Marty. Maybe even that won't be enough.
Nothing to fear while Bertha's here. Even less because you're...
Should I cry?
That would be nice for a change. Do you think that'll be...
Enough evidence. Not in this...
And with big guns.
Exactly.
I like this new Sonny.
There is no new Sonny. Just the old...
So, we're looking for more...
No, I was just thinking we could take another look.
Okay.
Don't even...
You're really becoming sentimental.
One more word and I...
Yep, I'm gonna shut it. You know, Sonny, when we entered...
Deborah.
Yeah, her body. I called you every name in the book inside...
What kept you with me? Was it just...
No. I just wanted to see your downfall, boss.
Wow. Well, thanks for...
But then everything changed on the ship.
On the ship? Why there?
I don't know. Being tied up with you, waiting for certain death. I know I lashed out at you, but in truth...
I think I do, Marty.
So, I guess there's
nothing left to do but kill a rat. As the chicken
for the last time.
For the last clucking time.
Swear?
I swear.
All right, let's hit the road. You know, Sonny...
You have a point.
The silence, the fog,
the smell.
Yeah. The Cobbler District has its own distinct...
It seems Zip is ready with the...
That's waiting only for us, my friend. Well, he's out. He's brave indeed. Or...
They're often the same, Marty. And you shouldn't... Hello, Zip. I see...
You know, Sonny. They told me I could stay in there for 48 hours if I...
Well, maybe you should have done that.
Shit, I had enough. Fuck it. You understand? When you interrogated me, you opened my eyes. I don't...
That's the Zip we know and love.
Thanks, Marty. So,
One last coffee before the end.
Are you going to get him?
We don't have a choice, Zip. We're grabbing the rat.
I see Ibben's really got to you.
Just Sonny. I'm like this all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, Zip. Listen.
And?
Nothing. Should I say it?
I know, Sonny. I can still get it.
But you won't.
On the beak.
Thanks, pal.
Forget about it. I'd be bored to death otherwise.
No hay nada más que hacer, ¿no?
You know, pulling the trigger was the toughest decision.
You mean when you shot me?
Yeah.
But it wasn't hard, because you thought you'd kill me.
Not at all, Sonny. I knew you'd survive. I wanted it to be a permanent injury and hurt like...
That something was gonna break between...
Yeah. And that I was never gonna be the same either. With that...
It really did hurt like hell.
I know.
I almost bled to death.
Almost was the goal.
And?
Well, what hurt me wasn't what you did. I mean, of course it did, but what hurt the most...
Not until you pulled...
Yeah. Pluck. All right, enough.
What?
Come on, Sonny.
Oh, well. Cluck again.
Yep.
Bueno, pues parece que estamos llegando al final. Vamos llegando por si acaso también al kiosco que nos queda.
Well, if we have anything else to ask the old beaver, this is the last chance.
Hey, don't steal my style.
Just learning from the best.
Let me give you some advice. Don't. Does the name Albert mean anything?
I know multiple Alberts, Sonny. Which one?
Sí, ya lo sabemos.
Wessler.
I see you're in a funny mood, Sonny boy.
I'm not joking, Mullen, but I'm surprised.
And who is this Albert?
Even better, my friend. His secret.
Oh, you've walked in.
I was hoping you could tell me something useful.
I can, Sonny boy. Avoid him. Avoid the whole Westland.
Well, I used to be a professional.
No, I didn't.
I lied. Hey, old man. Sun's not even...
You know what's my secret, Sonny?
What?
I never close.
That clever.
How can I help you, lads? I see you're going somewhere.
Well, Sonny's going to die. I'm just wrapping up a delicate case.
So, you'll be off to the Westler residency then?
You're sharp, old beaver.
Well, me dear lads, I'm glad I got to know you.
Hey, don't you start too.
That I'm just kidding.
Oh, look what I...
Furry gods. Another chicken police.
And one of my favorites, too. Meredith outdid her.
Yeah, I can imagine.
You know, Sonny, you could read one day. They're not as bad as...
If it's about me and you, then I want none of it, thanks. Reality's more than enough.
Me queda... Que ya no creo que haya más nada. La de este de bulbo, ¿no? Del búho.
Hey, Bubo.
Hello, old man.
Is he asleep?
But his eyes are open.
Bubo!
Hey, what is it? I wasn't...
You were something.
What the hell are you doing here?
Sonny wanted to say hi before he suffers an unpleasant death.
Would you shut the clock up, Marty? You're not fun.
I am a little bit.
You're going to Wessler's, huh?
Bingo. We're gonna put an end to this.
Ooh. Or you're still...
Well, that's always a possibility.
Get yourself killed for all I care, but don't come here covered in blood.
Oh, thanks for the support, old fart.
Don't mention it, you old gizzard.
No hard feelings?
What can I say, boys? I have a big, soft heart.
You sure do, Ursula.
Would you like a nice hot cup of tea?
No, thanks. We just came to say goodbye.
Why? You going somewhere?
No, we're just visiting a...
Sonny's gonna die.
Shut up, Marty.
So it's a case. Well...
You don't need to say that, Ursula. We deserved it.
You're a good boy, Sonny. And Marty's...
Oh, come on, Ursula. Stop that.
Sometimes I think about what a hot and popular gal Ursula used to be. How's it going, Papa Bubo?
Very well, thank you. I've lost a bit of weight recently because of my death, you know.
Ah, I see. Sorry to hear that. Get well soon, Papa.
Thanks, son.
I remember how beautifully you played, Ursula.
Come on, Sonny. You're making me blush. It was a long time ago.
I want to know the details.
Ursula used to play the piano at a place called the Coconut Cauldron every weekend. It was a lovely place.
And she was a lovely little thing, too.
Yeah, you said it, Doc.
Oh, boys, enough.
Parece que tenemos que ir ahí, ¿no? Pero no podemos todavía. Bueno, pero hay un montón de sitios. No sé a dónde tengo que ir.
You didn't have the chance to tell me what happened to your brother.
He left Clawville, and I haven't talked to him since.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But I received an unexpected letter 2 weeks ago.
Was it him?
He wrote the letter, that's for sure. I could smell the jungle when I opened.
Have you tried to find him?
He'll find me if he wants to, Sonny. I know he's not...
But he's still wanted in Clawville, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry for playing a...
I know, Sonny. The past is...
You know, you've truly changed, Marty.
Thanks, boss.
Just, don't call me boss, okay? I've also forgiven you, you know?
I don't remember asking for it.
I'm not mad anymore.
Blow me, Sonny. Do you always have to have the last word?
Of course not. I've also forgiven you. Of course.
Parece que tengo que agotar todos los diálogos de los sitios. Ahí ya he hablado. Aquí no está la mosca.
Does it still work?
Who knows? Maybe Zip's keeping it for...
I can easily imagine.
And what do you expect?
They'll either let us in, or we'll blow open the doors and go in guns blazing.
Well, I'm not sure you know what you're up against, boys.
Hey, don't write us off yet.
I'm just getting ready for all possibilities, Marty. Hey, chicken coppers,
Yeah, Zip?
take care of your feathers.
Will do, Zip.
Don't worry. I'll protect this smelly old bird.
Yo creo que aquí ya. A lo mejor aquí.
Well, they couldn't even manage to scrape it off.
Useless pin cushions.
They're always half-assed, Sonny. You drive me crazy.
Leave them be. Your record is perfect. You've been on the force for 15 years, almost.
That's why I deserve a medal.
Get out. Wind down. Resign.
If you only knew how much I've thought about that. But...
Also...
Nice.
Yeah.
No tengo ni idea de qué hacer para que salga la localización final, la verdad. Pero vamos, ni idea. Bueno, aquí ya he hablado con este hombre. Aquí hago todos los diálogos y aquí también he hablado con los dos. A ver, un segundo, voy a buscar un tutorial. Un walkthrough. Más que nada para que no se alargue demasiado el vídeo, vaya. No quiero que se alargue demasiado. A ver. Habla con Marty en el hotel. Lo he hecho. Pero bueno, por asegurarnos.
I've also forgiven you, you know.
Nah.
Of course.
He hablado con él y ya no tiene más diálogo. Siguiente. Vamos al kiosco. A la derecha tenemos la novela que hemos conseguido. Cuando llegamos a la casa de vacaciones, tenemos la conversación. Y después en la cafetería no hay nada que hacer. Después vamos a Bubos. Y ahí hablamos con Úrsula todo lo posible. Ah, pues a lo mejor será que tenemos que hablar más con Úrsula. Tiene sentido. Mira ya.
How is the old owl?
He's old and grumpy.
Wait a minute. Isn't he supposed to sleep now?
He is. I mean, Reginald's never truly asleep.
Even now?
Yeah.
I gotta see that.
Take care of yourselves, boys.
Will do, Auntie Ursula.
Hey, don't be saucy, young man. Take care of yourselves, boys. Hey.
Sometimes I think about what...
Sí. Ahora se supone que tiene que aparecer. Tío, no aparece. Tengo que hablar más con
Can I
Bubo.
give you a piece of advice, Martin?
Of course, Bubo. Go on.
Take care of the old rooster, okay?
That's all I ever do, Doc.
Can I give you a take?
Este diálogo ya está
The
hecho.
old owl looked...
Us too. I'm not sure I dare.
Don't do it, Marty.
How are your secret experiments?
That's why they call them secret.
I see.
Ay, no tengo ni idea. A ver si es en el kiosco que tengo que hablar más con este hombre.
What do you know about that?
Va saltando todo rápido sin leer.
This owl...
That's what I keep.
Do you know, Doc?
No. Hey.
What do you know about...
That's it. It's that good at.
What do you know about the West...
That's it. It's that good at.
Got any good... If you care...
Nada. Qué impresionante. A ver si tengo que
Do you
agotar
have
todo lo
any
que...
fresh info?
Of course.
Do you have any fresh info?
Of course.
Están todos los diálogos agotados también.
It's still not too late for us, you know?
Wouldn't it be great?
You could finally take me to Averia like you promised.
I never promised that, but yeah.
So, we're gonna get ourselves shot to pieces up?
Hell yeah.
You know, if we survive this, we...
You could be right about that, Marty. Who do you think will sue us?
My bet's on good old Blood Boil.
I'll take it.
Nada, tío. No sé qué hacer. De verdad que no lo sé, ¿eh? No tengo ni idea.
Hello.
Hail to... Don't look into its luck.
Roach Town.
Yeah.
Que ya estoy dándole rápido para ver si se pasa. Pero ya parece que no. Así que nada, vamos a hacer una cosa. Parecido al final de lo que hice con la saga de Dark Souls. Vamos a cortar por aquí. Y lo dejamos para otro vídeo aparte cuando yo descubra cómo seguir. Para que así no estéis así perdiendo el tiempo, ni mareando, ni nada. Y nada, perdonad por la calidad de esto, que es que mi ordenador pobre no tira más. Es que no tira más. Entre el programa de streamear, de grabar, la grabación al mismo tiempo y esto, es que no puede con su vida. Y nada, haré igual que en Dark Souls. Lo grabaré aparte, pero se subirá a lo mejor 10 minutos después o media hora después de este vídeo. Así que nada, nos vemos para la próxima. Bye.